up, a funny novel about starting over.
A new take on the haunted house story.
Plus, our distraction of the week. I'm Mel.
I'm Dave. This is the Library of Lost Time.
This week, I would love to read the novel, really good actually, by Monica Heisey. She's Canadian, so she's probably super nice.
I think that's a stereotype, but it's a nice one.
She's written for The New Yorker and Vice and The Guardian. She's also an improv performer. And this is the little fact that grabbed me. She wrote for the TV show Schitt's Creek, which I love with all my heart.
Yeah.
She's very, very good at putting words together. Here's a snippet from a piece she wrote about a trip to Paris gone wrong. It's really funny and tender and self-deprecating. My life is a series of minor pressures. Pressure to do exciting things and to look good doing them. To know myself, sure, but also what kind of boot goes with what kind of coat. To be well-read, or at least appear so. To toss my hair back in the face of adversity, looking both gorgeous and on the verge of easily speaking a second language. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Her first book was I Can't Believe It's Not Better, which included an essay called Pizzas I Have Loved and Are You Being Flirted With? A Quiz. Her new book is a funny novel about young divorce. Our heroine Maggie is 29, newly single, and trying to figure out what happens next. The book follows her bumpy course through her first year of single life. Publishers Weekly called it Bridget Jones's Diary for the Smartphone Era, which I think sounds like a lot of fun. The book is really good, actually, by Monica Heisey. It's out on January 17th, and I put a link to an excerpt in show notes.
Grady Hendrix is an award-winning and best-selling horror author. He has made a career of writing postmodern takes on classic tropes of the genre. He wrote Horrorstor, which is about a haunted Scandinavian furniture store that is a lot like an IKEA.
I've had that on my TBR forever. I didn't realize it was Grady Hendrix.
Yeah.
Oh, that just bumped up the list.
He wrote My Best Friend's Exorcism, a mashup of demonic possession and 80s movies.
Which is a movie I've been wanting to watch for ages.
Yep. He also wrote The Final Girl Support Group. If you're not familiar, The Final Girl is the name for the last girl to survive in a slasher movie. This book is about a group of girls who have survived real-life events that were turned into successful film franchises.
That book is amazing. He does a really good job of taking the tropes, embracing them fully, and then doing something completely new with them.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. His most recent book, out just this week, is How to Sell a Haunted House. This book is what would happen if a Reese Witherspoon coming home story was dropped into a horror movie.
I love it.
It's about a woman whose parents have recently died. She's expecting to return to her family home to deal with dad's old papers and mom's old puppets and dolls.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. She's thinking she might sell it, but then it turns out that the old house has ideas of its own about that. The reviews say this book alternates between hilarious and horrifying. I'm looking forward to reading it. It's How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. And now our distraction of the week. We watched a movie that I really enjoyed recently, and I wanted to tell you about it. It's an action-adventure film from India. It's called RRR. This movie has a plot. It's not bad. It's about a cop and a revolutionary in India in the 1920s. A little girl is kidnapped by a cruel governor and his evil wife, and it's up to our heroes to rise above their differences and return the girl to her home village. There are shifting loyalties and hidden identities, and it's all handled pretty well. But the story is not why I want you to watch this movie. I want you to watch this movie because it's the most fun I've had with a movie in years. And for me, it's the best action-adventure film since Raiders of the Lost Ark. It is over the top. It might define over the top. The action pieces are amazing. There's a bit where one of the heroes breaks into a compound with a bunch of tigers that will stay with me forever. There are 2 full dance sequences. Mel and I spontaneously applauded at the screen at home 2 or 3 times.
There was a lot of whooping.
Which is not to say that this is a movie without emotion. There are some harrowing scenes in this movie. There's a scene with a flogging that goes on, and there's character development during that scene. A man has his son shoot him. There's also a buddy romance that is a pleasure to watch. The overall layering of spectacle and story and emotion is so good. If you like action-adventure movies, or even if you're tolerant of action-adventure movies, go take a look. RRR is currently on Netflix. If you want to see it, it would be a great idea to get a few friends together, maybe order some Indian food, and just enjoy this thing for everything it is. RRR is amazing.
Visit strongsenseofplace.com/library for more about the books we discussed and to learn more about the colorful, delightful wackiness of RRR.
Thanks for joining us in the Library of Lost Time. Remember to visit your local library and your independent bookstore to lose some time yourself.
Stay curious. We'll talk to you soon.
Welcome to Gotham, Jimmy. It's not as bad as it looks.
DC and Realm present
Our vigilante, or Batman as he's called, possesses extraordinary physical skill.
DC High Volume Batman.
Fear. I have to make them afraid. I shall become a bat.
Look there. What the hell?
The Dark Knight's definitive DC Comics stories.
He's got a motorcycle. Get after him or I'll have you shot.
Take him down.
Adapted directly for audio for the very first time.
Thinks he's a damn Robin Hood.
He dies.
Looks like it's just you and me now, Phil Cooney.
Hit the floodlight. It's showtime. New episodes every Wednesday. Follow and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Batman hasn't attacked anybody. What do you mean, blow up the building?
From this moment on, none of you are safe. DC High Volume Batman. Available now.